So I worked as a window washer in my small town in Sweden for about 5 years. Every morning you went to the warehouse where we had all of our stuff, drank a cup of coffee with your co-workers and talked for a bit, before getting to know the places you had to go to that day, and who you had to do them with. Our bosses were very keen on everyone getting to know everyone, so they changed up the teams every day. This meant sometimes you got to go out by yourself. A typical workday is going to 4 to 5 houses and/or apartments. Sometimes all people, they were always home, sometimes families who were home, because they knew we were coming. Not very often, you got people who left their key under the mat, and let us go inside without them being home. I liked this the most, since you didn't have anyone breathing down your neck while you worked. And sometimes, once in a blue moon, you got a house with nobody home, by yourself. I don't know if there's something wrong with me, maybe. But to me, it felt like I had struck gold, because I would be able to walk around that house, by myself, checking out every inch of it. I usually started by doing my job super fast. Make sure I had some way of knowing if they got home. Usually I placed a ladder somewhere close to the door so, if someone came home they had to move it. Then I got to work. It was pure curiosity. I looked through bathroom cabinets, nightstands, desk drawers and basically anything that you could open, while making sure everything I touched was placed back exactly where it was before. During my years I found diaries with dark secrets, cute secrets and just downright weird secrets. I found used condoms in the teenage boys' room, dildos and vibrators in the daughter's mother's nightstands. I found a gun under a mattress, which in Sweden is not something you see every day. One couple had, so it's not really something I needed to look for, but I thought it was strange that they didn't take it down when they knew people were going to be in the house. I once opened a teenager's MacBook, and boom. Pause mid-video. No password. No incognito window, nothing. Jewelry, expensive watches and knives. One kid had a 3 knives welded together like a ninja star, but with a handle. Like I said, never stole anything. That wasn't my goal. I just loved going, though other people should. It's wrong. I know that, but I couldn't help myself.
Weirdest secret you found in a gallery. Go also darkest cutest. Wow at it please.
Ever wonder if your house guests sleep in your bathroom cupboard strategically?
Place several marbles in the bathroom cabinets. Works every time. Fair warning odds are if they're found with you in the house they have cameras.
Did the dad ever mention anything about broken arms? Interesting. I live somewhere where the government won't even dream of subsidizing cleaning services, so that's not something I've ever even heard of. First thing I thought of, my mom's house has tons of cameras she has set up which she can view from anywhere on her phone or computer.
Unreal Reddit lore. Lol, this is hilarious. I am doing this. Don't you think so? Lapels are disguised as thermostats as well cameras. They're getting harder to spot and easier to access.
My grandma does this too. She is banned from coming to me and my wife's place ever again.
Double glass is standard in colder climates to insulate your home, since there is a gap. Between the 2 sheets of glass you get 4 sides to clean.
That's so big, so funny and so awesome all at once, especially if there's a lot of marbled. Don't you wanna know?
Watches and rings. The wealthy man has loose change. Lol.
Did this, forgot about it and then bam, marble to the face. How does a window have 4 sides?
You are bad guy, but this does not mean you're a bad guy. They don't, but depending on the kind of benefits they do give in exchange. I wouldn't mind if they did.
This question has piqued my interest. Why broken arms?
We have double glass, almost everyone does here, but there is no way to get in between the glass. How do you clean that?
My girlfriend hides her vibrator under her mattress. That's where I got the idea.
Your comment made me laugh for some inexplicable reason. I love you.
It is not actually subsidized.
but a 50 tax reduction.
I work on polls and I've seen this several times at wealthier.
People's homes they all leave random shit like watches and rings in
The work area to see if someone will take them. The interesting man had a sexual relationship with his or.
The window opens at the hinges too so you can get between.
It's another old Reddit law. Here you go, man who had a sexual relationship with his or at medium equals Android app source equals share.
It has been 7 years already. Fuck, I am getting old on Reddit.
That's why I love babysitting. Never stole anything, just snooped, and it was very satisfying.
My intentions were not good. I know what I did was wrong.
To be fair, one of them had a gun. Hidden cameras continue to be too unrealistic.
No reply after their roommates got them. I think it is different in the US. All of them I've ever seen are sealed. More like 24 to 31, but okay.
And satisfaction brought it back. Because they don't live in the US.
You can have a camera in your own home in Sweden. What on earth?
Going through someone else's shit without their permission is probably enough.
On text to know why they aren't invited anymore.
That's a pretty broad statement. I'd say that some public institutions work quite fine.
I have drinking water and roads which seem pretty useful.
I sure it was trash jewelry, but trash like me wouldn't know the difference.
Damn, that sounds so stressful. Which city? I looked at your posts and
recognized your apartment. I have definitely been there. Translation. Cameras are crazy small now. They could be anywhere. Think about how tiny.
The camera in your phone is you could disguise a camera as a
nail hole in molding.
how do people relax under constant surveillance?
They're supposed to folded. You set up a marble shooter in there.
Thai laughter is love. Have good day.
Your government pays 50 of the bill to clean your house. Seriously.
Well, I had to translate this, but it was worth the effort.
Drop marbles in a sink or on a floor. You will understand. You can't put the sound back in the cabinet.
Most people would probably snoop at least a little bit if they were alone in a house.
Humans are strangely curious creatures.
Double glazing sealed in the UK too.
Curiosity killed the cat.
Shit, I am glad to pay my taxes. It seems the people always complaining about how high they are the same ones who do
whatever they can to pay less taxes. It was infuriating. I felt that way until I found the drawer with my mama's dildos.
Now it comes with a sense of foreboding. TLDR probably went through you, or more 32 seconds stuff.
I'd do something similar to my door to see if my roommates
Sneaked in my room while I am away.
Congrats, I pass the torch onto you.
Thanks, you will pee on me feet and ass.
We're gonna go clean a bunch of rich people's houses.
where we pay 29-34 income tax from what I know, depending
on where in Sweden we live.
Forbes article detailing multiple studies showing federal student loans resulting in increased
tuition costs. Forbes unlimited student loans drive up tuition war. Prepare yourself and welcome to Reddit.
That sounds exactly like something someone with stuff hidden under the mattress would say.
You find it in wealthier family homes more often because they likely have
better healthcare and money to spend on prescriptions.
Well, that is fucking scary.
But that's a shitty thing to do. Invasive as fuck. This post
has made me suspicious of anyone who comes to work
in my house from here on out. Low.
Dude, for 60 tax I'd better not have to buy anything
Besides clothes and food.
If it's your own surveillance, then it's not that hard to relax, and if somebody hacks it, well, enjoy watching me water my plants. It's a progressive tax, so only the wealthiest are taxed that high.
Just wow.
Up to a fixed amount, it's a tax discount, so effectively you're paying for it, even if you don't use the
cleaning services. It's to encourage more unskilled
labor jobs like cleaning.
Not me. I go in people's houses all the time. I cold tea, care less what they have. I don't want to know any of their secrets. People are gross, and the less I know about it, the better off I am.
It's sad seeing others live your dream.
This is probably a sickness you shouldn't act on so much.
Some kid broke both his arms in cold tea jerk it, so his mom started doing it for him, and they ended up having
sex until he left for college.
Shit, what if the dad was talking to you? Directed by M. Night Shyamalan.
That I did not do.
And did they?
That is interesting. I didn't know. The thank you for informing me.
Holy fuck, how long was I in there? What day is it? Thank you so much for this gold mine.
You are always allowed to put up cameras overseeing private places, so as long as the camera is inside the house, it's fine.
Fresh jewelry is probably still at least $100.
Can you imagine them calling the cops? Yes, someone was definitely here. No, nothing's missing. But it smells awful.
Luckily in the mom's in every cat pic, and my window's not clean, so
I'm safe for now. Talent Mina Catfler.
The light though, ugh.
I always checked, unless someone had a very small hidden camera somewhere, I should be fine.
I got my first ever job, and I start this summer, and it's window washing.
You sound like an American.
Belgium as well, I think.
Just enough to get your ass fired is all it is.
How big is your vibrator?
But not the window washer.
I likes this the most. Settle down, Gollum.
So you're not a thief, just a creep, okay?
Yeah, and the higher-end double-pane windows are sealed airtight with argon gas injected into them to limit temperature transfer. God, thank you.
That was one hell of a ride. Okay, no, I wasn't invited into this convo, but I need to know more about
this tractile you all are talking about. Did you ever think hidden cameras were watching you? Just wait until you get caught on hidden camera. One thing I've learned is to
not do anything you wouldn't want to explain to a judge.
After reading through the comments in this thread, I've decided I am never leaving people alone in my house. I already had too much anxiety about it.
This takes down the creepy factor by at least 25, and
I am grateful for the clarification.
I've actually done this before. It is hilarious.
40 of your gross pay is clothes and food.
The windows open up in the middle so you can get to the inside. Yours should do that too. Sometimes you have to use the screwdriver. Open up your windows and check the frame.
Objection!
That's really fucked up in a massive invasion of people's privacy. No, it doesn't. That would be a marginal rate, not how much of your total income you lose in tax.
I don't get the broken arms part. It doesn't say that in it.
I about died with all those comments. Reddit never fails.
There are heaps of studies on this, and a lot of people just put it out of their minds since that's a condition of life nowadays.
Not sure about Sweden, but it could be that you are allowed to have them.
But have to inform visitors of their existence.
What on earth? They'll put a camera in my house if I want to put a
camera in my house, thank you. Did you ever find anything illegal when searching people's houses, drugs, evidence of crimes,
etc. were you tempted to report it? Well, the gun, I doubt that was a legal weapon. I didn't report it though.
What for real? Lots of people hunt, but our gun laws are really strict.
That sounds pretty. Do I mean our filthy commies imagine taxing people with wealth? It was his initiation which he discusses in
The comments man who had a sexual relationship with his mother 28 probably NSFW 29 or C3 and 9.
Backer up medium equals Android app open source equals share.
Right, it is nice they attempted to improve privacy, but they got it.
Backwards ban cameras in public places, not cameras in private places.
Good think you stole things that you knew you wouldn't notice.
Vad gjorde du med den du påstod på en du vad var det?
FR poor asking the real questions.
This post made me want to clean my house.
You can 100 go through my belongings at my house. You can even move stuff around if you do, like maybe move all the laundry folded in.
Baskets in a living room into the proper places.
It's actually weirder, but you did this without the intention to steal.
It does matter, because they're trusting you to be in their home invading.
Their privacy is fucked up, whether they find out or not.
What law they shouldn't he?
But did you sniff the used women's panties?
Yes it is. It was 10 years ago when I set up a
Friend laughing now thinking about it. Freedom rests.
That was a strange rabbit hole I just went down. Incest Lamau.
Please explain.
He said, I am the Swedish plumber. I am here to fix your pipes.
You're not the only one.
Guess depends on the culture. Nothing hidden in my mattress.
I just want to say that I absolutely love the way you wrote this post. Reminds me of some stories. Quality confession.
I feel like, if I was in your situation I would do the same. Maybe not every nook and cranny like you folk, cause I
Love seeing how other people live.
LMAO, thinking about it makes me want to set someone up for failure, right?
Now that's so funny watching them panic when all of the marble are done.
Hitting the floor.
Make sure you hide it from the window washers.
Welcome to another time-honored internet tradition, just like seeing your first.